policies promise to stop the flow of illegal aliens into the US effective immediately.
By invoking the Alien Enemies Act of 1798.
And you're witnessing the dawn of the golden age of America.
Imagine this. A new U.S. president takes office, and within weeks, decisions are made that ripple across the world. But this isn't some faraway issue. This time, the ripple heads straight for Jamaica, shaking the lives of families, students, and businesses on our island. As Donald Trump returns to the White House, his agenda could bring devastating consequences for Jamaicans at home and abroad. And this isn't just speculation, it's already happening. Deportations, trade disruptions, and strained foreign relationships are painting a bleak picture of what's to come. And trust me, this isn't just political talk. Recent events, like ICE cracking down on Jamaicans living in the U.S., including the heartbreaking story of a man arrested simply for being undocumented, are sending chills down our spines. And this is only the beginning. Trump's immigration policies don't just target undocumented individuals, they target entire communities. Communities like ours. Today, we're diving deep into Trump's plans and what they could mean for every Jamaican, whether you're living abroad, planning to visit the U.S., or simply hoping to keep Jamaica's economy stable. So, if you care about Jamaica's future, you need to hear this. And before we dive into these shocking revelations, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell. Because when it comes to protecting our culture, our people, and our way of life, staying informed is the first step.
Could you imagine Biden doing this? I don't think so.
Let's address the first elephant in the room, immigration. Under Trump's last administration, ICE ramped up its raids and deportations, and Jamaicans were among those caught in the crosshairs. And if you think that's bad, his new plans promise even stricter policies. Trump suggests he's pushing for harsher penalties for overstaying visas, targeting countries that send high numbers of immigrants. That includes Jamaica. For the nearly 1 million Jamaicans living in the U.S., many of whom send remittances back home, this spells disaster. Remittances are a lifeline for Jamaica. Every year, billions of dollars flow into the country from Jamaicans abroad. That money helps families pay bills, send kids to school, and keep businesses running. But if Trump really cracks down on immigration, deporting breadwinners, or making it harder for Jamaicans to stay in the U.S., those remittances will dry up. And guess who feels the pain? We do. Families, small businesses, the economy. It all comes crashing down. But here's where it gets even scarier. Trump has a history of slashing foreign aid, and Jamaica could easily find itself on the chopping block. For years, U.S. aid has funded crucial programs here, education initiatives, healthcare improvements, and community development projects. Now imagine a Jamaica without that aid. Fewer resources for schools, limited access to healthcare, and an even bigger strain on struggling communities. The gap left by U.S. funding won't just be financial. It'll be felt in every corner of Jamaican society. And let's not forget about our students. Thousands of Jamaicans dream of studying in the U.S., hoping to bring back knowledge and skills to build a better Jamaica. But Trump's policies could make that dream harder to achieve, with tougher visa requirements and higher barriers for international students. And then there's a human toll. The emotional weight of family separation, of children growing up without parents who've been deported, of loved ones stranded across borders. We're already seeing it happen. The Jamaican man detained last week by ICE is just one story among thousands. These are the real consequences of Trump's policies. Families torn apart, dreams shattered, futures stolen. And for what? Political agendas that ignore the humanity of those affected.
Illegal migrants waiting to enter the US broke down at the border upon hearing the news.
U.S.-Mexico border before Trump took office and believes his changes are harmful.
It's not something that we would want to see, for a president of the United States to treat immigration as though it's a threat to the country.
Now let's dig deeper. Immigration and taxes is just one piece of Trump's puzzle. Trade is another battlefield. Jamaica's growing partnership with China has been a double-edged sword. On one hand, China has funded major infrastructure projects, the roads we drive on, the ports that keep our economy afloat. But on the other hand, Trump's strong stance against China could force Jamaica into an impossible position. Imagine this. Trump pressures Jamaica to distance itself from China. If we comply, we risk losing billions in Chinese investments. If we don't, we could face economic penalties from the U.S. one of our largest trading partners, this isn't some far-fetched scenario. Trump's history of aggressive trade policies shows he's willing to put pressure on anyone who doesn't align with his vision. And for a small island nation like ours, stuck between two global superpowers, the fallout could be catastrophic. Roads unfinished, investments pulled, and development halted. That's the nightmare we're staring down. So, what can we do? Jamaicans are resilient, and our strength lies in our unity. First, we need to demand that our leaders prepare for the worst. This means developing policies to support families impacted by deportations, creating strategies to protect our economy from trade disruptions, and fostering partnerships that don't leave us vulnerable to superpower politics. But we also need to stay informed. Knowledge is power, and understanding what's at stake is the first step to protecting ourselves. And that's why this channel exists, to bring you the truth unfiltered and unapologetic. Jamaicans, our future depends on our actions today. Drop a comment below and tell us your thoughts. How should Jamaica prepare for Trump's return? Your voice matters more than ever. And if you've made it this far, do something powerful. Like this video, share it with someone who needs to hear this, and subscribe to our channel. It really does gives us the energy to keep going. Walk good, my people, and stay ready for whatever comes next.